Reflexology. I'll just shut my door a little bit. I am a reflexologist. I've been qualified since 2013. It is a very, very vigorous training. It took me over 18 months to qualify. So I was involved in over 300 hours maybe worth of practice on people, and I've loved it since the day I started it. Some people hate feet. I absolutely love people's feet. They tell a story, they're so interesting, and people don't really look after the feet. So I just want to go a little bit more in depth into what I do, and if you was to come and have a therapy with me, how it would benefit you, and how you can start your self-love and healing journey and discovery with me. So what is reflexology? We've talked about at the beginning of the week, if you may not have seen, we spoke about chakras, which are our internal energy points. And if they become weakened or imbalanced through just daily living, coming into contact with other people's energies, coming into contact with other people's health issues that we might contract, the way people respond to us, emotions can be affected, and our body takes its toll. So mainly if the heart is affected, the heart chakra, it triggers all the other chakras to become imbalanced, and that means that you're more likely to become affected with more serious illnesses, or it also can affect you emotionally, spiritually and physically. I spoke about the chakras, but this is also known as life force energy, universal life force energy. So everything in the universe has an energy to it, and we are, as human beings, an energy. If we don't maintain that energy, it becomes weakened. So it's like we need a battery charger to keep us up and running and keep us going. So reflexology has been used for thousands and thousands of years. It dates back to like 4000 BC. Obviously it's developed lots since then, and in the Western world it's become more of a recognised therapy. So what does it involve? So I've got a little demonstration here. I've got a nice little foot. It involves stimulation and reflex points on the hands and feet. Because the whole foot represents the whole body. I know it doesn't look like it, but it basically is from the head to the head. This would represent the head, all the way down here would represent the legs and the base of the spine. So this is a mirror of the body, and this is what I've been trained to work with, and been trained to treat the body as a whole by pressure points in certain places and stimulating reflexes to help remove waste and toxins and congestions in the body and blockages, so that we can have a clear energy pathway. So it's going back to that universal energy, those chakras, helping cleanse them and rebalance them, so that we can be more active and ability to get through our day generally. So let me just check where we're up to. So it's basically giving harmonising the system so that we're able to work at full capacity. So I said the feet are a body of the map. It's possible to treat them in the body indirectly through the foot or the hand, and it's its body's own self-healing process. So by treating the feet, you can treat the whole body. So how does it work? So having a reflexology session with me is tailored to you. I do a consultation with you. I discuss any health issues that may be an issue, or maybe where you want to focus on. Where do you want to have some attention to? Do you have any problematic areas? So even though I work through the systems of reflexology, which includes the lymphatics, which is drainage of toxins and waste, I work through the spinal and skeletal system. So the skeletal system is the side of the foot here. This is kind of the spine, the inside of your foot, all the way down from your head, the big toes, your head, all the way down is your spine. So that would be skeletal. The sinus system is like your toes, so focus on this, your ear, nose and throat. The urinary system, so this is your bladder and your kidney area, adrenals. So you've got, let me turn the foot side, so your bladder is on the, it's on the inside of your foot, and then there's a little tube that takes you to your kidneys that are kind of around here. Probably not doing it right because I can't see very well here. Then we've got the digestive system, so the digestive system's kind of like this block across here on both feet. I'm only showing you one foot at the moment because it does work across both feet as well. And then we've got the reproductive system, which is kind of the hip area here, hips on each side, your ankles, and also the top of your foot here. We've got some reproductive areas here. So depending on what the client wants, what is important to you, I tailor that treatment to you, and I'll work on specific areas to help you. So what I tend to feel when I'm doing a treatment on someone, if an area does need attention, I feel popping. So it's like a release, a blockage. You can hear it. Even the client can hear that popping sound and feel it. Sometimes there's grizzly. It's like you can feel something underneath that just needs breaking down, some grizzle. So I work on that area. And you as a client might be able to feel that. You might feel tender areas where the attention does need to be focused on. So really, it's a really relaxing treatment. I really love having it done myself. It is my favourite therapy of all to have done myself. I find I can switch off. It is my self-care. It is my time for me. I make that an important part of my lifestyle, having reflexology. I can meditate. I can switch off from what's going around me. I can be in the moment. I'm present. I'm calm and relaxed. And my mind's clear. I get a bit more clarity. I'm a bit more focused on what's happening once I leave that room. Let me just go back there. So what other health other benefits does it have? So tension. If you've got tension and stress, you're taking yourself away from whatever that situation is. You're putting yourself in that tranquil, that quiet, that you time, that every day is your birthday. Why can't you treat yourself? Because you are important. Balancing the whole body, like I mentioned before. So you're indirectly treating if you've got a cough, chesty cough. I think a lady I dealt with last week had a cold. She said I unblocked her ear. I kind of did like, I do finger movements, so it's like a caterpillar movement. Put a little bit of pressure on. I did the toes, which are the sinuses, and she later gave me feedback to say that I'd cleared her ear a little bit and it helped her. And she was very congested, but she managed to relax throughout that, and that's helping her then rebalance that energy and that universal energy cycle that's in her body then. So increasing the energy levels, you're boosting that system, you're providing that self-care. Increasing the benefits of your organ functions. If the blood's flowing better, if the organs are able to heal themselves rather than go to a medical professional, obviously I still recommend you do that, but it can assist you before you ever need to go to a medical professional. I do self-care on myself. Each night I do a massage on my feet, and I do pressure points and release any blockages that I have. And it helps me have a good night's sleep. So that's another one. Really good night's sleep is important. Having a treatment makes you feel wonderful after. We spoke about self-healing. It's releasing the toxins. It cleanses the body. And then clarity. If you're able to think better and clearer, then you can go off and have a better experience in your life, knowing that I can think. There's no clutter going on in my mind. I know what my decision is. I know what's happening in the moment. You focus. So that's that. Just want to give one little last bit now, and that is a testimonial of a lady who had reflexology with me. So I'll just give a quick overview of what was said. So before my regular reflexology session with Louise, I was often feeling overwhelmed and I had an aching knee and shoulder. After the session I felt calmer and I don't have knee or shoulder issues at all now. They've disappeared after the sessions. Louise has a beautiful calming energy and I would highly recommend her reflexology package. I feel it gave me a whole body makeover, but without the workout. Quite like that bit. Workout. I just laid on the bed and relaxed. I slept better following the sessions too. Thank you very much, Louise. And that was from Sarah. So Sarah I did a block of 6 sessions with. So her ability to heal increased throughout that period. So yeah, it shows that the body can start working and start helping itself. That's what it's meant to be. It's taking it back to its natural state. So that's reflexology. If you do have any questions regarding reflexology, you'd like to know about how it can benefit you, how you can have some me time, my everyday is my birthday time, then I'd love to help you.